So guys, today I will be covering a trail that to me was the one I most anticipated doing in Estrella Mountain Regional Park. And that's the Gadsden Trail. It's something I've wanted to do for a good part of a little over 10 years. And I just never got around to do it because it was super long and you had to dedicate a long time to it. And it's not particularly difficult or popular or strenuous, but it is difficult due to its length and how far you have to get into the park to even start it. So anyway, this will be the Gadsden Trail. And quickly I'm going to show a nice map overview of what it looks like. Lads, we are departing on our 15+ mile hike. We're going to be doing the entire Horseshoe, entire Toothhaker, and entire Gadsden today. The goal is to get to the Gadsden and do the Gadsden and walk across the original border between the US and Mexico.
What?
I was going to make a guide because there's no guides on YouTube for this park. This is the Horseshoe Trail. Starts off on this nice parking lot here at the very east end of the park. And yeah, you can tell a lot of horses go here. And this is the horse staging area, so it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's like quite green here, more than I expected.
This ain't a desert.
This is kind of nice. Because every other part of the park that I've hiked so far was very rocky terrain, cactusy. I think this is also the lowest elevation-wise. That to our right, guys, is the Gila Trail we took last time. And then we will be passing that little off ramp I saw there last time as well. This thing kind of skirts around and then comes back this way. I guess liking Michael's new carry system for his jug. So this is the little off-ramp to the baseline I was on last time, guys. I stopped like right about there. And we're staying right on the Horseshoe. It gets really flat here, guys. Oh my goodness. So it's starting to go inward. That's the parking lot that's being built or renovated. And then this goes up a little bit and I think it skirts this way. Ladies and gentlemen, I have connected the dots.
If we zoom in over there, remember that? When I was going on baseline, and then there was that little path towards the Toothhaker? That's right here. And then this is where the cactus was down. Well, anyway, if you look here, the path literally leads to right here. And then this is basically the start of Toothhaker and the end of Horseshoe. This is the end of the Horseshoe Trail. We have finished the Horseshoe Trail. It was nice, easy difficulty, and pretty fun, especially after the rain. And this is basically the start of the Toothhaker. And that was technically the start where you saw with baseline last time. So yeah, let's get on the Toothhaker. And guys, that is the parking lot that's being constructed right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are walking up onto. So this is the start of the rainbow that we did last time. Remember when we turned here for the rainbow? Yeah. This is the rainbow, that's the parking lot. It would be really nice if you could park here, but yeah, let's keep going on the Toothhaker, guys.
Oh, I bet it would.
All right, guys, we're at the staging area. This is where we sat last time, if you can remember. Toothhaker, we keep going straight. We took this thing about 3/4 back this time when we first did the rainbow, which ends there and then goes around and ends there. So this is the cold water, goes that way, starts somewhere over there, and Butterfield as well. Those are ones we want to do eventually. But for now, we're gonna get Toothhaker done today, guys, because that's the only way, pretty much, fastest way to get to the Gadsden. My goodness, guys, after the rains, this is just like legit. It's legit, guys. That is path. Let's keep going. Guys, we were talking and we just saw a rabbit, just a desert rabbit, jackrabbit, just bounce up over there. It scared the crap out of me. I thought it was a snake or something, because it was loud. It was right behind me too. I got freaked out for a second. Dang, there's some really nice wildlife here on the Toothhaker. The shrubbery after the rain is just beautiful. We're coming on up. That's the volcanic glass, guys. Coming up on that trail that cuts through everything. The rainbow was all the way on that side over there. You guys can remember. We're now in the middle of the park. Yeah, Desert Trail. One of these days I gotta do the Desert Trail and check out how it cuts through everything. But yeah, that was the rainbow all the way back there and into those mountains. And then it ends. We're there and then we're gonna go past that. Heck yeah. Yeah, here's that Desert Trail. We're gonna keep going on the Toothhaker. get back up here. My goodness. It was never this green before. I'm saying this to the camera, guys. This greenery really feels like Lassen, volcanic. Because there it's still hot, but it's like snowy and green like this exact color of greenery. You can see the view of the city from the back here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are where we left off on our very first trail with Rainbow. That's where we came from. Man, it looks different after the rain. But yeah, this is the end of the Rainbow Trail. If you guys remember, we came from here, we looked here, and we went that way. Anything from this point forward is new trail for us. My goal, Michael, is to get to the start of Gadsden by noon. But yeah, guys, the Toothhaker is finally starting to pick up some elevation here towards the end of the Toothhaker. We're definitely feeling some elevation gain. It was mostly flat for all the way up here, but we're starting to see some elevation gain, which I'm surprised because I thought the whole Gadsden trail area was flat, but it looks like at least parts of it aren't. It's actually quite far up in the mountains, so we'll see. And I just like the Rainbow, I think the ending of Toothhaker is the coolest. I will say it gets a little bit steep here towards the very end. This is the very middle of the park. Yeah, man. Like the beginning half of Toothhaker is kind of meh, but the back half is just amazing. Alright, this is cool, man. Not gonna lie though, I didn't think Toothhaker was this long. I thought it ended pretty soon after the rainbow thing. Guys, it's looking like we are nearing the end of the Toothhaker Trail. Extremely fun, especially towards the end. The first impression I got last time when I did the beginning half, going back, the second half is so much better. I mean, top notch. Definitely brought my enjoyment level of it up. And difficulty wise, it's moderate, same as Rainbow. Because the ending half is quite, there is some elevation gain, so I'll put it as moderate. We're coming up on the sign here, let's see what it says. The Toothhaker doesn't keep on going. Wait a minute. The Toothhaker was supposed to end and we were supposed to take Peterson to Gadsden. Wait a minute, guys. I gotta look at my map really quickly. So after looking at my map, okay, the Toothhaker does go about 0.3 mile this way and then it intersects with Gadsden, which we're doing anyway. Now the thing is, there's a big section of Gadsden from the start that gets skipped if we would go this way, because that would skip a part of Gadsden. So instead, we finished Toothhaker. There's like this 0.3 stretch there, but whatever. It's just like a connection. Peterson will take in a little bit up, and then we're doing Gadsden, and then Gadsden will lead us back to the parking lot. All right, let's go on the Peterson. I just noticed, guys, whenever we do the Peterson hike, the full loop, we'll have to anyway do this 0.3 mile stretch because it connects the Peterson in a circle. So we'll end up actually doing that 0.3 mile of Peterson or Toothhaker, whatever you call it. I'm calling it Peterson, on the Peterson hike. But today we're doing about 1.8 miles on Peterson to get to the Gadsden so we can do the full Gadsden. Since we're going to be doing Peterson in full at another point, I'm not going to camera too much of this, just like I originally didn't camera Toothhaker too much. We're going to do a little, I'm going to slow the camera a little bit, but I'm going to do more cameraing about Peterson when we do the Peterson specifically. We're going to be doing the Peterson for about 1.5 miles. So we just ate some lunch a second ago. We're heading down this little segment of Peterson, about 1.5 miles or so. And we see in the distance what looks like a ton of quartz, which is really cool. This is amazing. Hello? You thought you stepped out of care. This is cool. Quartz. Yeah, this is quartz. Damn. Yo, this is actually sick. Hello? No, and that was cool. That was cool. Yeah, this is cool stuff, man. Yeah, this is stone. Man, that was so out of the blue. And dude, that's the beauty of exploring these trails, the trails that not much trod, right? This is the west side, by the way. This is like that rainbow, the rainbow trail side, just way further back. It's flat, bro. It gets flat. Also, do you see that dust storm in the background or something? These are all cholla cactus, but I'm not sure. I might be completely wrong there. Yeah, it heads over all the way over there. That's civilization there, and that's just wilderness on your left. Like, that's just desert, flat desert. Damn. My goodness. Oh, man. So guys, I see the sign in the distance. That right there is the crossover trail, which is the secret entrance into this park. See, this park has a secret entrance. And I heard it's a short, like 30-minute trail. And then you got about 2 miles that's not in the park to get to here. And eventually when we do the full Peterson loop, I'm planning to park somewhere over there and do the secret entrance. That way it'll cut down and the trail won't be as long because we won't have to hike all the way in, you know? Right there. Yep, that's where the bikes came out of. Crossover trail. It's a secret entrance, but it's a lot quicker to get here from it. Yeah, that's crossover trail. One day we'll take it, but right now we still got half a mile left on Peterson, and then we're doing Gadsden. It's an interesting kind of wash here. We're going down. You hear it too? It might not be a dog.
Look at the footprints.
Could be a coyote. Walking down the trail. Yo. Da 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 da. I'm traveling through this world of woe. Da dum dum and down the Nile. After a lot of walking down Peterson, we have made it to the Gadsden trailhead. Peterson keeps going a long ways. Another time we'll do Peterson. But we, my friends, are going to embark on the Gadsden Trail, the full trail, which used to be the border in the 1800s between the United States and Mexico. Guys, I was always wondering what the beginning of Gadsden looked like, because this first 1.7 mile segment of Gadsden is not even highlighted as one of the main, like it's not even recommended at all. It's like, you know, you can maybe see 1 or 2 people a month maybe take this 1.7 mile section here. So very rarely does someone go here. So this is the longest hike we'll do in this park, because for Peterson we'll drive to the secret entrance.
Better.
But no. So this 1.7 mile segment is very rarely trod. Out of today's hike, it is definitely the most wild, unwalked segment that we're walking in. It's definitely this one right now, the 1.7 mile. Anyway, I was sitting down with Michael. We were taking a break right at the crossroads. I sat down for the first time this entire trail, and a black spider crawled up my pants. I'm not even joking, and it bit me. I don't even know what it was. I just shook it off quickly. But man, I wasn't even sitting for 30 seconds either. It was just dirt. I was sitting on the road. Like, yeah, man. Anyway, Michael's mad because he wanted to chill there for a couple minutes. That spider was like, nope, ain't no break for you. All right, play the music, Michael. Came up with it. No. A bit of a wash here, guys. We just ran into a snake, a baby one. It was tiny, on the very right of the pathway. I saw it, jumped out of the way, and it jumped. It had like red, but like light red. It wasn't like super dark red. It's like light red and black stripes. I don't know if that's a coral, a king, I have no idea. But man, that scared the shit out of me. We gotta watch where we're walking. This is like the most desolate part of the trail. I'm looking at my shoes this whole time now. I'm not even paying attention. This is definitely the most wild trail I've been on in this park for sure. Is this sign broken? Gadsden, yeah, GD. That's how you know no one goes here. Holy shit. It's been there for like 50 years. Oh no, biking here would suck. It's too thick sand. It's hard to tell if that's the trail or this is the trail. We just left the most wild portion of the Gadsden Trail that's really never ever trod. And here we have a signage, and this is that Toothhaker, that little bit there that we took our lunch spot, and instead of going this way, we went that way on Peterson, and we did all that extra just to get the full Gadsden in. But this was that little segment, and we'll do that segment when we do the full Peterson loop because it'll go around this whole thing. But yeah, that's the Toothhaker. That's where that connects right there. And so honestly, guys, if you want to do Gadsden Trail, you could just do Toothhaker and go this way and go here, I think, because that little portion there, it was mostly flat. It was cool, but especially that Peterson bit there. But man, that portion right there, that was wild. I was 1 foot away from a snake. I don't know what type of snake, but man, it almost got me. It was less than 1 foot away from my right foot, man. But all right, let's keep going on the Gadsden. Heavy sand here, guys. Oh my gosh. Peppered quartz all along here, guys. This is nice. We're coming up on a sign, guys. So yes, actually, if we look at the sign right here, to the right is the Peterson. So whenever we do the full Peterson loop one day, the Peterson is an entire loop that goes around. Yes, it does. So that's the Peterson over, and the Peterson goes at the very edge of those mountains. Traveling along the Gadsden Trail. Ladies and gentlemen, it is getting quite rocky on this trail. Lots of loose rocks. Some volcanic rocks over there. Some green, maybe copper. It could very well be copper. It's really cool that we're on the very edge part of these mountains here. This side of the Estrellas. The trail starts going a little more to the right here, hugging these beautiful mountains. Michael spotted another snake, but it's somewhere there. It looks like we're walking into another wash. We walked into another sign. This one's not across the road, so it just keeps telling us that this is the Gadsden and we have to keep going this way. Don't keep going down the wash. Gadsden we go. We keep going straight. Butterfield goes left. We keep going straight.
Right.
Let's left. So here's the next sign. Butterfield. So that goes left. Straight to the parking lot. But we're going to keep going straight to finish the Gadsden. We're in the final stretch of the Gadsden. Final 1/3, I think. Yeah, this road has become very gravelly, you know? Down. There's a sign that says keep going straight on the Gadsden. Don't let this wash here fool you. Goodness, I thought that was sandy wash here. And then keep going straight this way. And then we just pass this wash and it keeps going on the other side. Yeah, I'm tired of washes today. I mean, this is a very lengthy hike today. This is about the maximum distance-wise I would go on a hike in a day. I mean, this is, distance-wise, it is the most I think we've ever done, 15 miles. 15, or whatever it is. Well, it looks like there's another sign there that just tells us to keep going. Because I'm telling you, you could probably get lost here. Accidentally go into one of these banks and... It's starting to smell good again. Not that it wasn't smelling good, but that green smell, you know? Rocky terrain here. Something I just flew in my mouth. We've made it to the final trail intersection we'll have till the end of the Gadsden, and this is the flycatcher. One of these days I think we'll do it, but it looks like an interesting one. It looks like it patches over there and goes that direction. I'm not going across the Gadsden just to do the flycatcher. Oh no, we wouldn't do the Gadsden to get to here. There's an easier way to get to here. But Gadsden keeps going straight, and yeah guys, we're getting there. We are getting there. Civilization getting closer. Now our path is set. There's only one way forward, and that is onward. So Michael was just theorizing that the original border was probably this river that we've been following this whole time. Not actually this trail, but the actual river. That was the border with the Gadsden Purchase. I'm starting to get really low on battery, lads. What used to be a marker, I'm guessing. Let's go. Indeed. Oh man. This thing really hugs this border. Instead of going straight, it really likes to hug. It kind of like doubled back. And now it's going back in that direction, guys. Interesting way of doing it, but okay, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. A little bit more than a half marathon. Damn, bro. We're doing more than a half marathon hiking today. Isn't that crazy? It's the most we've ever hiked in one go. Ladies and gentlemen, bum, bum, bum. It just keeps going, doesn't it? It keeps going. So it actually, it goes left here. The trail goes left. But Michael's going to check out whatever is up there because there's a side trail to something, some kind of building. I don't know, I'll probably follow him and check it out. So I made our way up here, this side trail, just to see what's up here. And it looks like it's a cross. Oh wow, that's amazing. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. There's people's names here and everything. Oh wow. Add a rock right here. So I feel like that. I feel like look at this. So let me put mine there. Like right here. Oh, perfect. I'll put it up here. Perfect. That's amazing. Just exploring.
Well, this is all the people who has ever walked the Gadsden.
Yeah, maybe. So guys, there's this little, it actually loops back and that was the main one. And this just brings us back there. So let's do that. So here guys is the last thing. We're gonna just keep going straight on the Gadsden to finish to our parking lot. But this says to track parking lot, the Desert Rose Trail. And this actually takes you to a different portion of the park that's only really for biking. I think it was recently made. It's called the competitive track. It has a bunch of biking tracks there. And this is a hiking trail that takes you there, but you can just drive there. Anyway, this is probably one of the last ones we'll check out in this park. I mean, we'll check it out eventually, but for now, let's finish the Gadsden. Along this river. Keep going on trail here, guys. Once you come from there. Area closed signs, guys. Keep going straight on this trail. Actually, instead of going that direction, I guess it starts looping back into where the parking is over there. What is this? Rocky. That's where we came from. We came from all the way over there. We're hiking more inwards again to get to our parking lot. I'm wondering how we're gonna cross that big road. Holy crap, did I win my bet? There's no way. Holy crap, guys. I won my bet. There's a human on the Gadsden Trail. First person we've seen today. And it's been like 8 hours. Holy crap, guys. I did a bet with Michael earlier. He said there's no way in hell we'll ever see a living soul on this trail. Then again, this is close to the end of it, but this is cool, man. This is really nice, by the way, this area right here. This is the most green part of Gadsden. Like, really beautiful area right here in this little valley. It's the most beautiful area on the Gadsden, I think. It's legit. guys, I see the construction site, but it's still so far away. We're almost there though. But man, 15 miles and a half and some change is just about the limit. Especially with the sun bearing down on us. I'm just taking a bit of a seat. Man. Whew, damn. That's a hike, bro. It's been 2 years since we've done something like this in any caliber of this shape. Curves up this way. So we're gonna have to cross the highway somehow, or that road. Oh, it looks like we're still going there. Looks like we're cutting back again into the park. I think it's because we have to keep inside the park boundaries because there's that road there, right? I think so. I think so. There is no shade in the desert. The desert is harsh, warm, wild, and full of surprises, both good and bad. Hopefully, all good. Man, Gadsden Trail is insane. The endurance of this thing is, oh my goodness, man. Damn, and then it loops back across this. Oh man, this trail, bro. Man, it keeps going. Up and up and up and up and up. And up, and up, and up, and up. Goodness, guys. I see a sign. I see a sign. No. 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 It's not the end of the Gadsden yet. This is that flycatcher shortcut trail we passed by a bit ago. That's the shortcut. This Gadsden Trail keeps going. It's gonna curve that way around this mountain. I think it's like we're going down into a ditch of some sort. You see a trail over there, so I think it doubles back. Yep, just like predicted. Cuts back. Just waited to get around that canyon. That, what's the Minecraft term? Not chasm, but you know, where you find all the ores in. It's like that hole in the ground, the big hole in the ground. I don't remember. Ravine. It was a way to get through the ravine. Man, it keeps going. It just keeps going. Shit. It's having us go in the opposite direction of civilization. We're literally cutting back. Man. Heading now inwards again. trail makes its way up this way. That's off trail, I think. Oh my goodness, guys. We have finished the Gadsden Trail. It's 3:55, basically 4 p.m. We have finished the Gadsden. Now we're on the last mile stretch of Butterfield to get to the construction site. Gadsden Trail, you have been conquered. But man, that is the first and last time I'm doing that full thing. No more. That is too long. Too much. I am already on reserves. My phone is 3% battery. We are passing Coldwater Trail. Sticking to Butterfield. I think the fastest way is to keep going this way. We've done it, guys. It is 5:22 right now. We have finished the Gadsden Trail fully in its entirety. As well as all of Toothhaker, part of Pattison, part of Butterfield. And Horseshoe twice over to get to the parking lot because the main one was closed for 2 years. We're almost the last car. There's someone else. We ran into a few people that were just doing trails in the very beginning part of the park. But besides that one cycle guy, he was the only soul we saw the entire day on the Gadsden today, or Peterson, or Toothhaker for that matter. We're done, guys. Final time, we started 8:30 a.m. It's 5:22. 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. 8 hours and 50 minutes, so about 9 hours. A 9-hour trek. Almost 16 miles. We're done, guys. And I have to be somewhere in an hour too. So my day ain't even done yet, lads. I can't even go home, take a shower. I don't have time to do that. We're done. Signing off. Till next time. But that was the hardest hike in the park. That's the longest one we have to do, so. But man, never over 12 miles. 16 is just too much. It's just too much. Peace, guys.